Getting ready for our first finals match. Kicking off the Red Alliance team, it's number 2478.
From Mesa, Arizona, Westwood High School, sponsored once again by Cox Communication, General Dynamics, C4 Systems, Boeing, Freescale Semiconductor, and Rural Electric. It's Westwood Robotics.
Our Alliance captain in the middle lane is number 842.
Hailing from Phoenix, Arizona, Carl Hayden High School, sponsored by the Boeing Company, the Butler Family Foundation, Microchip, Arizona Charitable Tax Credit Donors, and the Craig and Barbara Barrett Foundation. It's Falcon Robotics.
Our final Red Alliance team, number 1212.
Out of Chandler, Arizona, Seton Catholic Preparatory High, sponsored by the Boeing Company. It's the Sentinels.
On the Blue Alliance, our first team, number 2403.
Hailing from Mesa, Arizona, Red Mountain High School, sponsored by General Dynamics, Blue Media, Mesa Public Schools, the Boeing Company, and Hunter Contracting. It's Plasma Robotics.
Our Alliance captain for the blue team, number 4146.
From Scottsdale, Arizona, Saguaro High School, sponsored by SOAR, the Scottsdale Unified School District Foundation, Glenn Bailey, Stara Technologies, I.O., and Acme Motorworks. It's the SaberCats.
Our final Blue Alliance team, number 2486.
From Flagstaff, Arizona, Coconino High School, sponsored by GKC Geosciences, LLC, NASA, Dorrance Foundation, Roadway Inn and Suites of Flagstaff, and Softrol. It's the Coconuts.
All right, I got 2 thumbs up, 1 green light, 4 closed gates. Driver step behind the lines. Let's count it down, make some noise. 3, 2, 1, power up!
And the finals begin. Match number 1 at the Sanghi Foundation Arizona First State Championships. 842 takes control of the scale. Red Alliance gets the scale and their switch. Blue Alliance gets the switch. Red Alliance out in front by 10. As we enter teleoperated, 842 going high once again, trying to take control of that scale. 2403, Plasma Robotics. Moving in to score, 12-12 on the Red Alliance side. Red Alliance has the switch. Blue Alliance owns their switch. Scale looks like they're owned by the Red Alliance. Blue Alliance trying to get it back to neutral. 2403 going up high. It's Plasma. Bounces off the side. Falcon Robotics places that cube gingerly on top of the other cubes, making that scale full bore on the Red Alliance side. Blue Alliance now working the double. 2403 with the SaberCats trying to get 2 more power cubes up there. Falcon able to place those up there. Red Alliance still out in front. Blue Alliance trailing by 90. 60 seconds remaining in match number 1 of the finals. Best 2 out of 3. 41-46, SaberCats going up high. They are stacking. Falcons got them 3 high on their side of the scale. Red Alliance has plays their power up for Levitate. Blue Alliance has paid their force power up. We are in the end game, 26 seconds remaining. Westwood Robotics getting ready to make that climb, as are the Coconuts. Here comes 842. Red Alliance, 2 robots on the platform. Coconuts trying to get that hook in place, and they do. Now they need to make the climb in 3, 2, 1. Time expires. Finals match 1 is going to be in the books here in a second. It's a high-scoring affair. We'll have your final scores here. They are on the way. No penalties. That's what we like to see. Red Alliance out in top. Our number 1 alliance gets the advantage. Red Alliance 407. Blue Alliance 247. Coming up next, finals match number 2. Will we go into a bumper match or will we have a champion? We'll find out in about 5 minutes.
All right, looks like we got a timeout in progress. It's pretty standard between Finals 1 and Finals 2. But Sergio, what happened in that match?
All right, so to just get it started, 842 finally got a 3-cube auto. They've been trying to do that all event, and they finally get it in match 1 of the finals.
Yeah, I think that early auto lead is really what allowed 842 to stay in control of the scale for pretty much the entire match. Blue tried really hard to take it back, but it just wasn't quite enough.
Yeah, it's very difficult to kind of take. So what was happening a lot was on the Red Alliance, Westwood was just completely overtaking the Blue Alliance switch, and that tends to happen when you need 2 robots on the scale to match 1 robot on the other alliance. So by having 2 robots on the scale at all times, there's only 1 robot left to handle the switch, and Westwood was just able to clean up the switch.
Yeah, it's not out for the number 2 alliance yet. They've still got at least 1 more match to play. If they can win that, they'll push to a 3rd match. But number 2 alliance, I think they gotta find a way to slow down 842. Because if they're the only one scoring on the scale and you can lock up 842 on some side of the field, then they won't be able to score on the scale, and then maybe you can overtake it back.
Once again, we'd like to remind everybody, if you did borrow safety
other than that,
what
what else can the Blue Alliance do?
All right, so I think the Blue Alliance, like you said, needs to take care of 842, but they also need to take care of their own switch. Westwood is just kind of cleaning up on the switch right now. They need to find some way to stop them as well, which is a little difficult when you also need to stop 842.
Yeah, you're going to have to play it smart, figure out a way to slow down the Red Alliance so that way they can catch up if they have an auto deficit like we had in that Finals 1 match. So other than that, let's take it back to the field. We do have a 4-minute timeout, so we'll be a little bit until we get Finals 2 started. So just
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes remaining in this timeout. One minute remaining. 1 minute remaining in this official timeout. Teams, you are welcome to load onto the field if you would like. Okay, our official timeout is over with. Teams, if you're not on the field already, you need to get your robot loaded onto the field at this time.